What is up, Gamer Army? Welcome back to the channel. I am Aubrey, and today we are back with some more Arcade1up goodness. Yes, it seems my whole channel is all about Arcade1up. It seems that's what you guys like. So we actually have a new countercade that wasn't announced, but it was quietly released. We also are going to be talking about another title that has been re-released from Arcade1up as well. Which titles are that? Well, you are going to have to stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And we're going to talk about countercades and re-releases right after this. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Like I said, we got a couple of games that we are going to talk about today. If you missed one of these titles early on, fret not. You can go on to the Best Buy website or some of the other retailers out there and actually get your very own Big Buck World. Yes, Big Buck Hunter has been re-released once again for all of your deer shooting goodness. We have also gotten a new countercade. What is that countercade going to be? We are going to switch over to my computer real quick. We are going to take a look and see which one that really is. Here we are, Turtles in Time. So the thing that makes this unique, because we already know that Turtles in Time or the Ninja Turtles cabinet has already had a countercade release. However, it was a two-player countercade that was released. Now, unlike the big cabinet behind me where you can actually play 4 players, this is actually a single-player version of the Turtles in Time countercade. Now, why is this unique? This is unique because it may or may not be an American ROM. Now, somebody posted online that it's a one-player countercade with the Japanese version of the game allowing you to select your character. So, I guess you basically play by yourself and then the computer plays the other 3 characters when it comes to this particular cabinet. But let's read this and see what it says. Actually, we'll look at the pictures first and then we'll read what it says. So you can see, obviously, your side art. It's going to have the same art that you see on the side art cap for the big actual cabinets. You got your April O'Neil, you got 2 turtles here, and you got your other 2 turtles over here. You got Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, Raph. And your little 45-degree angle, you can tell it's got 1 joystick. It has 3 buttons. It's going to have your on and off. It's going to have your volume control. Now you have your jump, you have your attack. And I'm guessing this is pretty much your start button when it comes to this particular cabinet. I don't see any kind of headphone jacks on this particular one, so that's something they may have omitted from the countercade. But countercades are here, and I don't need to read all this. Take control of these Pizza 11 Heroes in a half shell, the TMNT. Packed into this countercade are the original Ninja Turtles game, arcade game, as well as Turtles in Time. So it literally has the exact same games as what you see back behind it. Huge counter appeal, way beyond the authentic gameplay. Features include full-size real feel controls for 1 player, a vibrant 8-inch screen, a mesmerizing light-up marquee, and a headphone jack. Now, if it does actually have a light-up marquee, that's actually pretty good because I don't think many of them, if any of them in the past, have really had a lit marquee. So hopefully that's not just a typo in there. And this is pretty much the gist of this particular cabinet. It's great if you have an apartment, you have very limited space, you can't afford one of the full cabinets for $400, $500, $600. $169, you can get this directly through Arcade1up, or you can go to a different retailer such as Best Buy or Target. Now you can see you can still get the full Turtles in Time arcade for $4.99 over at Best Buy. It does include the stool. So it's a matter of, do you want to get the small countercade or do you want to get the full 3/4 sized arcade cabinet for your home? The choice is yours. I can post the links down below for whichever one of these I can actually get my hands on, which you'll see a Turtles in Time link, but you may find a Turtles in Time countercade link as well. Now, the other title that some people were kind of wondering if they were going to have a re-release was Big Buck World. Now, Big Buck, it actually had a pretty decent following from people, but when they took it out of the stores, people were like, well, I want to go get this. Just like the same thing happened with NBA Jam. You know, they pulled it out of the stores, then they ended up re-releasing it, they repackaged it, and everybody was like, oh my goodness. So the fact that you're able to actually go back into the stores and actually get these now, it kind of gives hope for some of the other cabinets that a lot of people have kind of been, why did I miss it? You know, it is what it is. So on top of these particular cabinets being re-released, I've seen a lot more people posting that they've been finding the Simpsons arcade cabinets at your local Walmarts for the $199.99 price. I know I saw a couple of them at my local Walmart. I've been seeing a lot of them on some of the Facebook groups of people that have found them, have purchased them, and are very happy with only having to spend $200. There's people waiting for those $50 days for them to get gone. I don't think we're going to see $50 days. If I could get one at $50, I would have a Simpsons cabinet in here. So if you ever see it, it happened. I know Tempest had a really big sale recently through the Best Buy website. It was knocked down to only $200 as well. So if you missed that one, you may still find it around or find some other clearances or sales. It didn't have the riser, unfortunately. So you would have had to actually pay another $50 at least for an actual riser. So that's really going to do it for today, guys, at least for the Arcade1up side of things. Myself, my mouth is still a little bit sore from actually seeing the dentist, so I thank you guys for the well wishes that a few of you actually were able to give me the last video or last postings that I made. I felt good enough today to actually go ahead and make this video for you guys, even though it is still a little bit tender in there. On top of that, life is good, other than my hamster is a little bit sick. I'm hoping that she pulls through. She's a little more active, but she's been sick for about the past week or so. So let's cross my fingers and hope everything works out for that. I hope all of you guys have been doing great. I hope you guys have been gaming up a storm. Hope all of you guys made it through that storm that went through. We actually made it through just perfectly fine. No damage at all, thankfully. We're up in North Carolina, so we got the second coming of Ian. So post down below that you guys were okay. If you have some games that you're looking forward to coming out, go ahead and post down below too. I know we're missing Time Crisis. I wish we had Time Crisis. I posted that in my last video, but I guess that title either isn't coming out this year or it has been delayed. There has been no communication from anybody about what's going on with that particular cabinet or if it even got the green light to go. The list that we had, it was perfect up until then. So 2023 is soon upon us, though. What titles do you want to see Arcade1up or any of the other companies release other than Mortal Kombat 4? We know Mortal Kombat 4 is something people really want to see. We have started seeing Marvel vs. Capcom 2s get released to some people, so some places are starting to release them. Your NFL Blitzes, there's still people waiting for some of those. So unfortunately, some of those people have said Best Buy delay them until at least the end of October. So pretty horrible. So make sure to hit the like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate you coming back. Check the merch out down below. See if there's something that you like. Try to make some new colors here soon. And until next time, guys, game on.